Do not be alarmed, good people. It's 8 o'clock, 8:02 to be exact, but whatever. Virtual today because Mother Nature just don't know how to act. She don't know how to act.
For
And
the
as
first
far
time
as
in history,
we
North
out. We
Georgia
done.
didn't get it. North Georgia didn't get it this time. It was
Crazy.
North Georgia was clean up here.
Y'all didn't get none.
No, bro. I don't think it was if you had some mighty rain, but anything above 20 was like this, like clean, bro. We was clean. 575, clean.
Crazy, dog. Oh, okay, it did work today. So let me tag you and share it real quick.
On the air.
There's Heather Peppers calling me back, and she know we live.
So the Heather, man.
Let me share this right quick.
Heather.
There you go. With the one that's there we go. Yes, and we up, baby. We up, baby.
Hey man, what's going on, man? It's your boys. You know who that is, man. That dude that work hard than everybody. He got 7 jobs. He worked all across the country.
Yeah.
You know, Maceo Jr. You gotta put the junior in there.
Gotta put it. Please say the junior.
Because the real Maceo don't play that.
Please say the junior, because I don't be wanting to hear that. I don't be wanting to hear it. No, yeah, I don't be wanting to hear it. What's up, my boy?
Man, what's going on, man? We are here virtual. We had to, the snow just been crazy back to back, man. There's too much going on. We needed to, we took a break. We'll be back in studio next week.
Yeah, we'll be back in studio next week.
I checked the weather though, man. He said it's gonna be cool next week. I don't know who y'all trust out there, but I'm beginning to be weary of these guys out there. Even though they did say it was gonna snow.
I just missed my girl Karen Minton. Karen Minton didn't miss.
She did miss.
If Karen Minton say it was gone, whatever on this particular day at this particular time, it did. Right. These folks at one time they said it was gonna come in at 12. Then they said it come in at 2. Now we everybody looking out the window. Yeah. Then all of a sudden, as we walking out the door, there it is. It's falling.
Yeah, I'm trying to put us on the big screen so I can see how we're looking on here. But
yeah, we keep it going. I'm looking at. Wait a minute, hold on. I've been answer this on live on air with Heather Peppers. Hold on, Heather Peppers.
What's up, Junior?
You live on air, Heather Peppers, so don't talk crazy.
Yeah.
I'm live on the air.
You're live on air, so don't talk crazy.
What do you mean on air?
I answered the phone today, Thursday. We doing the show.
Oh, bye.
I'll call you back, Heather.
Okay, bye.
Bye. You have to warn Heather, cause she
things might come out of
what she ain't no telling what she might say.
Few things might come out of mouth.
Yeah, very, very much so. Mike, what up, Mike? What up, Mike? So Glaze, we gotta start with it, Glaze. Ryan Day finally gets the monkey off his back. The Ohio State Buckeyes are your national champions for 2025. We talked about it last week, all of the things that Ryan Day needed to do. I told you that I found it hard to believe. I couldn't see where Notre Dame could score 24 points.
Yeah. They
needed 24 points. Emmanuel Glaze, your thoughts on the national championship and the Ohio State taking the crown home?
Out of everything that shocked me in that game is how many errors Notre Dame made. They were doing things they hadn't done that whole playoff. Holding, false starts. It was so many. They couldn't have the worst game for them to have this many penalties they did because they couldn't. It was like one of those fights. You ever see the boxers? You say, this boxer got to be able to jab perfectly. He can't let him get inside. He can't make mistakes.
Right.
They made so many mistakes. It was no way they were going to come back in. Stuff that you were like, I could tell there was a lot of defensive guys out there because I could feel all my linebackers out there like, running back cross your face, one of y'all got to get him.
Yeah.
If he crosses your face,
yeah,
somebody got to get to him.
Right.
3 linebackers and a safety, whatever, was sitting right there. That dude crossed 3 people. Everybody went to the quarterback. Dude was sitting in the end zone pretty. So stuff that they hadn't done. The reason why Notre Dame was there because they did it everything right. They wore you down. They did it. And when you got, and you can say it, you've been saying it since the beginning, Ohio State got them Jimmys and Joes, man. You can't give them. But I gotta say this, even though if it was a fifth, Ryan Day was scared me. You should have put 50 on them. You were letting them come back in the game slowly but surely. You gotta squash that mosquito. You already hey, Georgia put 65 on TCU. Hey, we worry about it next year.
Right.
Put 50 on them. Put 50 on them. Let them kill their spirit. You let them feel a little good about themselves, but they won the championship. And hey, congratulations, Ohio State. I see Bobby. Shout out to Bobby Olive, man. He him and Ohio State boys. A lot of Ohio State people right here, man.
Yeah, they Notre Dame. That first drive.
Yeah.
15 plays. It ate up like 9 minutes of the clock, but you just knew that was not sustainable.
Yeah.
No way they could do that for an entire game. And Ohio State goes right back down to score. Like Riley Leonard was he was gassed after that first drive. He was taking some shots.
Yeah.
He was taking big boy shots, and you just knew it was Lisa said it cost us some money. Lisa, you should have talked to your boy. There's no way I was gonna take Notre Dame to win this game. And I understood why people were taking Notre Dame. Mm-hmm. But you just talked about it. It's just too many Jimmys and Joes that had on those white jerseys. Two-headed monster at running back, the best wide receiver, freshman wide receiver in America. You have a pro in Ibuka, that defense, Jack Sawyer, Caleb Downs. It's just they got guys everywhere. And let's just say this about Notre Dame too. That quarterback play, they weren't going to beat Ohio State with that quarterback play. Riley Leonard, if they're going to spend money in the portal next year, they need to spend money on a quarterback who can actually throw and complete passes.
Yeah. Riley was, he got them for what he was able to do this year was surprising. He got them as far as he could. They had a good gauntlet run. I think they beat Indiana first and then Georgia and Penn State. Fantastic run for them. They had to continue playing perfect. And when they start making all those penalties and not missing tackles, you have to. I've seen teams that play the perfect game and no way that team should have lost to that team. But when you don't make mistakes, you hit every gap, cover every person, you do everything right. Notre Dame was, if not a more dominant size speed team, it's going to wipe you off the floor. And that's pretty much what happened toward the end. Because,
dude, you're a defense coach. I got to ask you this. Why blitz in that situation to lead that corner out there one-on-one? Why?
That was a panic because they were scared. They couldn't do nothing against Will. Will was destroying them, dog. If they wasn't – sometimes 6'4", 285 is not a good thing. Both of Notre Dame's inside tackles were 6'4", 285, 6'4". And Ohio State 330 would just land on them. So what would happen?
Yeah.
They would rush him, but then if he didn't get no pressure, he was just taking off. So they said, let's get it out of hand quick. But out of all the people on that field, but see, here's what we said. If you rush 7 or 6, that means you got 5 against their 4. And one of their studs, especially that stud, was going to be one-on-one and nothing you could do. Make sure it was taking candy from Bay. When I saw it up in there, I was like, oh, it's gone. He gone.
But the corner, no, you give him no jam. You gave him a free release. Didn't get in his pocket. I was just like,
the whole scheme was crazy.
Oh, why?
Why blitz with no contact? You gave him a 5-yard cushion, 10-yard cushion, dude. What? And this makes sure if you make up that gap like that quick, it's over.
When you stack him as fast as he stacked them.
Yeah. And then he did a 360 because he couldn't find him. I said, he looked like this, and he turned around.
It was Cause you not in phase, like you didn't even touch him.
No.
Like you, you know where he was, cause you never felt him. Like,
this is when sometimes don't make sense. Yeah, it was. I see what they were trying to do, but they looked like it was running 3 on that. It was supposed to be man to man, but you didn't. Man to man was like, you got to say, hey, in order for a blitz to work, there can't be quick throws. It can't be a quick Because Will said, you know how he probably got to the court, he got to the line like.
Now, as soon as he looked over there, he was like, I'm just throwing that up.
He just clapped real quick. Get it to me because I know where I'm going with this one.
Now, he didn't know Jeremiah was going to get that clean of a release off the line, but he knew when he glanced over there.
He said,
yeah, that's where I'm going.
He said,
I'm going with the football over there.
Just get it to me. Center, get it to me.
Immediately.
Man, there's on this question too, you may say, and I had to ask this question a lot this week, and I was waiting for the show to ask it. I've seen comments. Is the Big Ten the dominant conference now in college football? Back-to-back national champions. They got Oregon. They got Penn State. They got Ohio State and Michigan. Look like they're getting better. Is this now, with all the SEC love for the last 20 years, is the Big Ten playing the NIL, playing the transfer portal better than any conference in football? So, I forgot about Indiana was in the playoffs as well.
So Emmanuel Glaze, you know, I'm one of the few people who keep trying to tell everybody that your SEC bias is unbelievable. The SEC is super top heavy. You just got Georgia, Alabama, and then everybody else follow the line. Nobody else scares you.
Yeah.
If the kids say, we keeping it a buck. Yeah. Nobody scares you in the SEC. Right. Ole Miss gonna be a roller coaster. Texas made a good little run, but they just got there. They
see a roller coaster. Yeah.
Tennessee a roller coaster. I mean, they got throttled in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Georgia, like, I didn't understand all of the love that Georgia got this year, where everybody people had pretty much penciled Georgia in. I just like, what are y'all watching? Like, you really think this football team can win a Natty?
When they went 8 overtimes with Georgia Tech, we should have known they in trouble. We said that was 8 or 9 overtime. 8
overtime.
I said,
8 overtime, but Tech should have won in regulation.
Yeah, they should have. Georgia might not even should have been there. If you want to be out there, how they say, keep it a buck. You know, it just because it was like, I looked at this and I was like, Big Ten, even though SEC get all the love, Big Ten showing they showing stats. They hey, Michigan throttled one last year. This year, Ohio State, one of the great runs. They beat Oregon, Texas. Yeah. Who they beat before? After it was Oregon, Texas. They beat somebody else before. Tennessee won it.
They beat Tennessee.
Tennessee, Oregon, Texas,
and a lot of people thought Tennessee was gonna go in there. Everybody talked about how
gonna run rough shot.
They Ohio State not gonna be able to block Tennessee up front. The SEC speed, like Ohio State slow, like what are we doing?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But I just looked at it, man. I was like, conversation need to be different. I think Ohio State plays it. Ryan Day got that monkey off his back. Still got to beat Michigan, though. Can't keep going.
They got to beat Michigan. But see, this right here, say what you want. Say what you want. School up north, they can, we beat them. Well, them boys got the trophy.
Yeah, they got the trophy. I got to go back to sometime during the show, this is live, guys, and sometimes Maceo will say something. I have to check him on it or see, because I have, especially about the wide receiver position. Are you to tell me that number 4 for Ohio State is the best freshman receiver over the Alabama kid?
Yes.
Now you saw what Alabama kid could do too. Now what's his name? I don't know nobody's name. So
Ryan Williams, Emmanuel Glaze. Now you know this better than anybody.
Yeah.
You're always gonna take size and speed. You're always gonna take size. There is nothing that Ryan Williams can do that Jeremiah Smith can't do. But there are things that Jeremiah Smith can do that Ryan Williams can't do.
Okay, I give you that, but I'm
And
just saying,
therein lies the difference.
Ryan is electrified too. I saw both of them. I saw many games.
But if we're throwing a 50-50 ball,
yeah,
and we got to see plenty of it because Alabama tried throwing 50-50 balls down the stretch. Nobody stopped Jeremiah Smith this year. Well, Texas did because they triple covered him.
Right.
Ryan Williams got stopped 2 or 3 times this year, and he wasn't getting double covered. And a lot of that is because of his stat. Now, he need to get in the weight room. He need to get off TikTok doing all these days. He on TikTok dancing every day.
I mean, everybody on TikTok.
Jeremiah Smith not on TikTok dancing every day. Ryan Williams is. So I would implore Ryan Williams to get in this weight room. Now, listen, I'm taking nothing from Ryan Williams, but
Ryan will be, Ryan, this is from a wide receiver who's been doing this now.
Listen, but if they give you those 2 receivers and they tell you who you picking first, Emmanuel Glaze?
I'm taking Ohio State kid because. But I wanted to ask you that because covering like we do, we cover every game, damn near every game, we see every game. I've seen, not taking away from, I know there was more receivers that were better, but for a freshman crew to come in and they packed the game that these 2 receivers did.
No doubt about it.
I mean, they were, hey, we got a scheme for this kid. We can't just let him run out there. And probably, as great as, the kid from Ohio State is, but that play against Georgia, the 70-yarder that I will always remember for a freshman to make. I just was like, let me ask you that because I saw you. I said you heard that. So I said, let me ask you about that.
Yeah, listen, Ryan Williams is super athletic, but listen, eye test. If both of them were going in the draft this year, it's no doubt NFL team taking Jeremiah Smith or they take Ryan Williams.
He's 6'3" or 6'4".
Who?
Jeremiah 6'2", 6'3".
6'2" is. 6'2", it might be 6'3". He's not as big as I thought. I thought he was much bigger.
Yeah.
But he put together, but I mean, he just a freshman. Like he hadn't even had a full year of the weight room yet. So next year gonna be scary.
And let me finish with this, Maceo. I'm sorry I didn't let you go next, but I want to ask you this because I am impressed with your opinion, sir. Your thoughts. I want you to, it's a 2-part question. Your thoughts on the 12-team playoff and I feel like I ask you this every college season, the transfer portal NIL. What are your thoughts about those things in college football? And how do you feel about college football right now?
Well, I was not a fan of the 12-team playoff. I railed against it, but after watching it, I enjoyed it. I do think we either need 8 teams or 16 teams. I don't think no team needs a bye.
No bye week.
No team needs a bye. Let these guys play all the way through it. It's obvious the bye week hurt because all 14 they had a bye.
0-4.
All lost in the first round.
0-4.
Do it that what you want. But I definitely, it grew on me. Because again, I was like, it's hard to pick 4. Now y'all want to pick 12, but again, we know why they did it. TV money is so crazy. Just being down in the atmosphere. Y'all saw what the ticket prices were going for. So, I mean, everybody loves this.
Yeah.
The ratings, I think once the ratings come out, the ratings are going to be stupid. So, yes, it won me over. Wasn't a fan of it in the beginning, won me over. NIL transfer portal. The rich will get richer.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, they're gonna have to find a way to put a salary cap on what teams can spend because if you just look at like the money distribution for the playoffs, all the school conferences, like the ACC. I think each school gonna get like $4-5 million a piece.
Yeah.
Big Ten, each school gonna get about 8 or 9 million a piece. Notre Dame, all 20 million is going in Notre Dame pocket.
Yeah.
So Notre Dame will be able to play a little bit more. And everybody made a big deal about the $20 million roster that Ohio State had. But what a lot of people don't realize when you talk about those rosters, most of the money was spent in retaining their own players.
Yeah. Trying to keep players in the house too.
You brought in Will Howe, you brought in Judkins, and you brought in Judkins, Will Howe, and Caleb Downs. But pretty much the rest of the money was spent on your roster. So Ohio State developed that roster.
Yeah.
They just filled in. Notre Dame developed that roster. They just added Riley Leonard and a couple other guys. So these collectives, that famous video that went viral a couple of years ago when Nick Saban was like, listen, y'all want me to win. Y'all used to this standard right here every year. Well, y'all got to write bigger checks.
You got to write checks, man.
Because, like I say, for the $20 million Ohio State spent,
yeah,
Texas spent $22 million.
Yeah, and it's only gonna get bigger.
The rich only Texas A&M, Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, those schools, like, money ain't a thing.
Yeah, I do believe
the portal need to go, but Lisa, all the youths ask for the portal. This is the problem I have when everybody who whining about the portal. Forever, we talked about how coaches leave, players should be able to leave. And so they say, okay, shit, go. And now don't nobody like the portal. But all of you asked for it. This is y'all fault. This is all of you's fault.
I truly believe, going to the playoffs, I liked it. I think it was good. I don't like the 8. I do want an even number, 8 or 6.
Right.
Don't give me.
What's up, Coach?
Don't give me. Lisa says she's not a you, man.
She's not a you. Okay, Lisa. Well, you one of the few. But for the most part, Lisa, everybody, man, what about the kids? Coach want to take the money. What about the kids? Well, they say, all right, kids, bye. Go wherever you want to go every year. And now everybody hate it.
Yeah, because I was
yeah,
because 16, I do like the home game. I did like that. I like that touch.
I loved it.
Because college atmospheres are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They ridiculous during regular season, but now you can do a home, go for it. So I think that was a big thing for me this year. For the portal, I think, and I have to agree with, I'm looking to see what's next for coaching and things of that nature. Lisa brings up a good point about the educated part, because they're going to be a pool of about 50 kids they're going to be able to go wherever the hell they want. Everybody want them. They're going to pay them $2 million a year. Luckily you have Travis Hunters, who's still making 4.0 in school. I'm just going with Dion that. But now you're going to see coaches have to coach too, Maceo, because you're going to get 3 or 4 good players.
Yeah.
But you got to build up. Let's look at Georgia, for instance. You brought in, you had all this, but the talent that you couldn't get up was your receivers that been there for a while.
Right.
Your backup quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff, man, because you got to coach them up. NFL players that, NFL even saying these players are going to be coming to the league not trained, not skilled, because they're going to be just trying to get the bag now. They ain't going to put that work in.
Right.
So as much as the porter's going to be here to stay, as much as the porter's going to have people running around doing their thing, NIL is here to stay. Money's, because football now is just about to be explosive. The money's about to be crazy. It's TV deals going to be close to NFL TV deals, if not more.
They're already there. They're there.
It's gonna seep into high school. It's already in high schools. High schools are becoming millionaire before they even walk out. They crossing the damn graduation stage. They already rich.
Yeah, only a couple of kids. Only a couple of kids.
But it's gonna get to the point. You know how it grows. After a while, they're gonna start hitting.
Yeah.
And more money gonna be made.
To your point, Glaze, and to Lisa's point. So You know, I've been saying this for years, Emmanuel, and now it's super clear. The word student athlete doesn't exist.
Kill student athlete. I'm sorry.
It really never existed, but it really don't exist now. These guys are athlete students. They're athlete students. They're athletes first. Say what you want. It's a reason after 1 o'clock can't nobody have class. It's a reason they have those mini masters during the summer. That's when them kids get a lot of their school, because when football season in, like a lot of these kids don't even go to class no more.
If student athlete was a thing, coaches with 90% graduation rates would never get fired. Coaches with high graduation rates would never get fired. But they don't look at graduation rates. They look at how many wins and losses you got, how many bowl games we went to.
You
can't never say, oh, he had a 95% graduation rate. He get a 2 or 3 year deal.
Yeah, glad you can't go in that office and be like, look, I graduated 94% of my kids. Coach, you went 5 and 7. You know what that means? You're recruiting the wrong kid.
Coach, I ain't seen a bowl trophy in here in forever, Coach. But we graduating kids, we got doctors, we got lawyers.
Yeah,
we ain't got championships.
That's all fine, Coach. That's all fine, Coach.
It looks
Don't
good
go
on
to the Ivy.
Yeah.
I brought you here to win games, sir.
Yeah.
No, not
I always say that. I always say that, man. They be even at Stanford and the big school like that. They be like 4 and 6, bro. But you know, we still had we still got astronauts.
They get fired too.
We got astronauts though. We got engineers. It don't matter. You went 4 and 6.
Coach say instead of backpacks with books, they got bags with books.
Yeah. I always say that, man. It's like, dog, what are we doing, man? These kids ain't going. It's no more student athlete. I hate that phrase. If the money's too big, it's just something a lot of coaches. I remember Mark Richt would have like 90% graduation rate. And I'm like, they trying to fire Mark Richt because he ain't win the SEC title.
Right, bro, he ain't beat Florida. When you gonna beat Florida, Coach Richt? You're a great guy. You're a Christian values.
Yeah, we love all that stuff.
When we gonna beat Florida?
Oh, Georgia Tech just beat you. Come on, man. Georgia Tech. We know what type of institution that is. When they go 5 and 6, hey.
Yeah, hey, Paul Johnson. We love you, bro. Time for you to go.
Paul Johnson winning 8 games every year.
Yeah,
they still got rid of him.
It wasn't good enough.
Still got rid of him.
Third, you need to bring our offense into the new millennium.
Yeah,
we can't run that no more, Coach. I don't care who you beat. We can't run that no more.
Steady graduating some of the best engineers in the country, in the world. Didn't matter. They couldn't win more than 8 games, man.
And I'm gonna just tell y'all this. Yeah, if y'all see the jewelry that these kids rocking in college now, the watches these kids had on this weekend.
Yeah, they spending fast, and you got to believe. And I hate to say this on a lot of them, they spending not only for them, but their parents spending just as big as they are. There's a lot of money they are counting on them to make money more than just anything. No. It's not safe money no more. It's not
Jeremiah Love, the running back for Notre Dame, bought his mom a Porsche.
Yeah.
He a freshman. He bought his mom a Porsche, so he'll get him something later.
Yeah. They still, as a college student, you would think all I want to do is go to school, have fun. They still got to fund their families, man. So a lot of decisions are on what my daddy want me to do. My daddy want me to go here. Carson Wentz, the only guy, not Carson, the quarterback from Georgia. What's his name?
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck, the only guy. So I'm going with my girlfriend going. And they give me $4 million a year. All right, then. I'm going to Miami. I ain't going to the pros. I'm going to Miami.
Man, I'm going to make more money at Miami than I would holding the clipboard in the NFL.
Yeah. Go to Miami. Be with my girlfriend. She making millions because she's also got big.
We a power couple.
We a power couple in college. We in college as a power couple.
We a power couple, and we got that bag.
We got bag. We staying near almost near Star Island now, boy. They out there chilling.
Yeah.
What you got, dog? What you got, man?
Dude, this hurt my heart. I got Trae Young. He gets snubbed again for the NBA All-Star game. So your Eastern Conference starters are Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson, Jason Tatum, the Greek Freak, Carl Anthony Towns. My question, as always, Maceo and EGlaze, did they give it to our boy Trae Young one more time? Did they? Did they? Did they do it to him? Did he get snubbed?
I always think Trae gets snubbed. I know a lot of
Yeah.
people don't believe that.
Yeah.
Because we see him, we see the work he put in, and when he's not playing well, this team don't have a chance. Pretty much.
Nah, like last night.
Because he didn't give a 13 last night. The team went bad. I know, and this stuff, Trae reads this stuff. He hears this stuff. You know, we've asked him questions about, hey, when you're out there playing and you don't get snubbed for this or that, he said, I know, but I'm making believers after a while.
Yeah.
But you talk about the two names. Everybody's a John, you know, the kid from Cleveland, everybody Mitchell. They
Yeah.
big. Jalen Brunson plays in the biggest market still.
Play in New York, play in the Mecca.
Play in New York.
Mecca.
But it's one of those things where Trae he probably get on because he deserves it, but he'll be reserved. But yeah, you know, Trae, has he been a starter yet?
No.
He has not been a starter at the All-Star game.
No.
Even the year when he went through the playoffs.
He started the rookie sophomore challenge.
Yeah. But, you know, Trae's going to have that. And I think also, man, our market still, as much as everybody loved the A, there's still not a lot of, yeah, he did get snubbed because of that dice roll. They still ain't happy about that, coach. They still mad about that, coach. But he's still at a point, man, where, you know, everybody look at Atlanta like, it's Atlanta, man. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to party down there, but
yeah,
they're going to do in the playoff. What they
500 basketball team. They always
going to be 6 or 7 seed.
Play in round. So I mean, I get it, but the guy numbers are crazy.
It's one of his best numbers years.
His numbers better than Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and he's leading a bunch of young players. Who's the number 2? I mean, we got Jalen Johnson.
Yeah,
he's getting there, but he hurt. I mean, it's we're growing. It's a young team that is building. He's leading the way, but they'll be stubbing our boy, man. Yeah, they'll be stubbing our boy. Hey, speaking of our boy, man, I gotta ask you this, bro. I hate to ask this, dog. I have to do, man. I really don't.
Ask away.
Did playoff Lamar show up this weekend?
Yes, playoff Lamar showed up this weekend.
Oh my God! I hope I was wrong this weekend. I be hoping I'm wrong on this, dog.
He can't get over this hump, and he played bad. He played two terrible turnovers. That interception,
it was hard.
Terrible. The fumble, terrible.
He fumbled. He was trying to go backwards. He just threw it on the ground, like he was rolling dice.
But I'm gonna say this: I put a lot of blame on Todd Monken as well, because the play calling, dude. Why does Derrick Henry only have 17 carries?
You brought him here for a reason.
You brought him, and in the third quarter, when all of a sudden you decided we're gonna run the ball, you saw Buffalo had no answer for that running game. No answer. What'd you hit, boy?
Can you hear me, dog?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, playoff Lamar showed up
dog.
again,
Let me check my system. It's been a while.
But I got spoiled in the studio, everybody. See, this is what the studio do to you. Now he over there touching stuff.
Testing.
You good.
All right, Mace, can you hear me, man?
I can hear you, brother.
Why I can't hear you now?
You can't hear me?
Let me leave.
Technology, baby. You gotta love it, especially when you're doing it live. We done got so spoiled being in the studio with Will. Shout out to Will, the engineer. We'll be back next week with Will. We're gonna let Glaze go out, come back in, because technology, gremlins. Gremlins. Every now and then, gremlins will get you, but it's part of it. Hey, Glaze got dial up. Lisa, we are tad bougie. We are tad bougie. That's why I'm keeping it real, drinking out of solo cups. Don't y'all want y'all to ever say I went Hollywood. I got solo cups. Yeah. I ain't drinking out the fine China, the good stuff. Red solo cup for life. Can't never go wrong with a red solo cup. I don't know what Glaze doing, everybody. It don't take that long to go out and come back in. Maybe he changing computers. Maybe he gonna go to his phone. He just got a iPhone 20, so I don't know what my dog doing. But yeah, playoff Lamar. I was so disappointed in Lamar because I really wanted to see Baltimore in the Super Bowl. I really felt this was their year. Again, you brought in Derrick Henry, even though you didn't have Zay Flowers. Rashad Bateman has been playing real good. Mark Andrews, woo. Mark Andrews picked a fine time to not be good. Had that fumble in the middle of the field. Got to put two hands on the ball. Let's try Emmanuel Glaze one more time, good people.
Yeah, man, I disconnect some stuff. Too much going on. Man.
Okay.
It took a while, but we back.
Okay, it's all good. Coach said you got America Online.
Yeah, it dialed up on me.
Dial up. Yeah, got to put the disc in the hard drive. Yeah, no doubt.
It spent for a minute.
Yeah.
But what I gonna say, man, I hate this for Lamar.
Hate it for Lamar.
But I still don't understand things about football. I know people have said I'm old school. But when I got a tank, I'm gonna use the tank, dog.
Yeah.
I brought this tank here for a reason. I didn't bring this tank to pass block.
Right.
I brought this tank to run over things.
Yeah, man.
He'd have had 30 carry that game. Easily.
Dude, people be making business decisions as this dude get loose. When this dude get loose, like DeMar Hamlin a couple of times, DeMar Hamlin did not want that smoke.
Yeah.
Did not want that smoke. Like I say, that third quarter, all of a sudden, it seemed like Munkin remembered, oh, I do have Derrick Henry.
I got a tank. Let me use the tank.
Bruh.
What always happens is the offensive coordinator, so today, I could be wrong, start looking at plays, and after a week, they go through their head, and they be like, oh, we can do this and this. We're going to show them with this. We're going to try to anticipate them doing it. But what has worked all season?
Yeah.
Let's run 22.
Yeah.
Get him going. I saw the number 43 little Hill guy running way more than I thought he should be that game.
Yeah.
Even though he had a nice
Clay had too many carries, big dog. Too many
carries.
Had
a nice yard per carry, but I don't pay you. He my third down back. I'm paying a 250, 6'4" guy to pound on them, to take the pressure. If I got a quarterback that's got problems, Maceo, in the playoffs, let him win by taking that pressure off of him.
I'm gonna help him out. This was crazy, Glaze, because the theme for the weekend, pretty much, all the teams who didn't take care of the football all went home. And in the playoffs, where the margin of error is so thin, if you lose the turnover battle, Baltimore lost it, Detroit lost it, the Rams lost it.
Which one was the biggest upset to you?
Oh, of course, Detroit.
Yeah, that was
Detroit. Jared Goff picked a fine time to do Jared Goff stuff. He was terrible, Glaze.
Looked and said, Jared, you've been playing a perfect season. And look, hey, don't come with me with that. They had 20 injuries on defense. Nah, my player, y'all was
they were still winning. They had still been winning.
They beat Minnesota.
They still winning.
I don't hear about the defensive end. If they would have they should have said, hey, we need to be a 6 seed. We don't need to be number 1. Because we ain't got all our players.
Glaze, them people had 5 turnovers. 5 of them things. Jared Goff had 3 of them.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, Lisa Lamar just Lamar.
You brought in a running game to protect Lamar.
Yeah.
You said he's running too much. He's making too much, trying to do everything. We're gonna bring you a stud running back.
Yeah.
And you in that one game you needed that stud running back. You said, nah, we good. We're gonna throw 40, 50 times. We're gonna make it all about Lamar that game.
Yeah.
He the MVP. But yeah, definitely Washington. I still, so I've been crazy. I've been in circles. I know you in circles too, Maceo. So I'm crazy. I say I'm crazy. Here's my Super Bowl. And I don't care if I'm crazy or not. I think it's the rookie versus the vet. I think is the Commanders versus the Chiefs. And here's why. The last time I saw a run like this from a team with the New York Giants. Remember when the Giants had that run where they came in 8-8?
They got hot at the right time.
Washington is hot at the right time.
They hot at the right time, dog. Yeah.
And I could be wrong. This could be a blowout by Philly. Philly's at home, the running game, everything looks good. But something about a team when they get hot. And this Commanders team, all I can think about with the Giants when Eli got hot and went to the Super Bowl, and everybody like, dog, they were 8-8 for the season. How they win it? Sometimes everybody start believing after a while.
I'm with you when you're right. So I have the Commanders and the Bills.
Okay.
I think it's Buffalo's time. I think Josh Allen finally understands that I don't have to do everything for us to win.
All right.
And I think he looked at the way Pat Mahomes started playing. Well, now Pat don't care about stats. Pat could care about 45 touchdowns and all that stuff. Josh Allen threw for 128 yards last week.
Yeah.
He didn't turn over the football. He allowed his running game to work, and he basically just kept Lamar and them on the sideline. Lamar done made the mistakes. He capitalized on the mistakes.
I'm only reason I'm picking the Chiefs because
I know why you're picking them. Your microphone popping.
What is it?
There you go.
You good?
Yeah, you good now.
Yeah. But I don't know. There's something about the Chiefs. Last week was one of them games they probably should have lost. I know everybody talking about the referee in their back pocket.
Nah, Houston was terrible. Houston couldn't sustain.
Houston made so many errors, and CJ just wasn't. He wasn't CJ.
He hadn't been good out, but CJ hadn't been good all year.
Yeah,
been good all year.
So, Chiefs Commanders for me. I could be wrong. Yeah. I know everybody say, but Philly, and you know what makes a difference in playoff football when you got that one guy on your team that's been there and that's won it. Yeah. And all I can see for Washington is number 54, that linebacker. Wagner's on that team.
Yeah,
he's a leader. He's been here before. Yeah. He understands it. Yeah, and you saw it the last game against Detroit. The energy he brings. Yeah, Bobby Wagner is that guy that can get that defense to go at. His job will be one thing this week. Bobby Wagner's job will be to shut down Saquon. I'm going to shut that down. Yeah, we're going to make Washington will be the team, and we can talk about Dan Quinn all we want. Dan Quinn can create a defense, and he's going to make this defense. He's going to make Jalen Hurts. He say, "All right, Jalen, are you Super Bowl worthy, young fella?
Yeah,
are you Super Bowl worthy? Let's see. Here it is. Are you going to take this team to the next level? Let's see, Jalen. Because I got my rookie. All he do is win. He DJ Khaled around here. All he doing is winning around here.
Yeah. I've been teasing this, Glaze, and I know they were picking on me at work about this. If the Dallas Cowboys make the wrong hire at this coach, I'm out, dog. I'm out. I'm about to be like everybody else. I'm about to jump in the NFL transfer portal, Emmanuel Glaze. Do you see the people we're interviewing?
I hate to tell you,
Brian Steinheimer.
Go ahead and get you a new team, man. Because Jerry don't want to win no more, man. Jerry just want to be in control, man.
Dude,
He just want to be in control, man. He want to be in control, man. So,
do you see these? Like, I'm looking at this. I'm like, is he sitting down? He talked to Pete Carroll today.
I'm seeing great talent going all over the league, and Bobby and I keep forgetting the coach till I'm like, oh, they ain't got no coaching. Some of the worst people. I'm seeing Chicago get a good coach. Aaron ain't going to the Jets. Ain't nobody. Make sure just go ahead and pick up the team, man. Because Jerry, long as that Jerry Jones, Double J, is running this ship, y'all gonna be frustrated, man.
Yeah.
Frustrated.
Now, I'm sick of it. And I'm sitting here watching the Commanders in one season with new management.
Yep.
They planned out. They have a shot. Dak ain't sniffed the NFC Championship game. In 1 year, Jaden Daniels is here.
The only team in the NFC Championship game is the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones, if that ain't a telling, you should be ashamed of yourself for that. Look at Jerry and be like, Jerry, every team has played in the NFC Championship. Jerry, every team. Detroit played in the NFC Championship, Jerry, before we did.
Lisa say, why did Glenn go to New York? Lisa, he was drafted by New York.
That was the team when he first got out.
Yeah, Woody has familiarity with him. I like him going to New York, to be honest with you. I like the hire.
On defense, I think it's a great hire. I think it's going to be good. I think Aaron, and you saw Aaron coach his ass off with a lot of injuries, and that was a big thing for me.
Yeah,
that was big for me.
Yeah,
see what he could do with the team out. Now, can you do that same motivation for a young team?
Yeah.
Who's the quarterback in New York, man?
Nah, they're gonna have to drive a quarterback because Aaron Glenn is not about to start this regime with Aaron Rodgers. That he ain't getting ready to do.
Yeah, that ain't a combination that's gonna work. I thought Aaron was done. I didn't know he was still hanging around. But yeah, that ain't gonna work. No, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah. Nah,
At least ask what your new team hurt.
What I mean, y'all know clearly I'm gonna be a Ram fan because nephew.
Yeah, I mean that's his next. The Rams is his squad. I mean, you got nephew out there. You got to look.
I'm probably gonna be full-time Rams, but I mean,
you never know. You never know, man. So it might be a surprise hire, man.
It's not gonna be a surprise hire, dog.
Nah,
like
it's got to be controllable guy.
What has Jerry done to earn my loyalty? Because remember, a few years ago, I boycotted. Like I didn't buy not one single item.
Yeah, I got you, dog.
And see, Dallas Cowboy fans, we all need to be that way. Like if this guy hires one of these goofy people, everybody need to be like, you know what? I'm not buying no more jerseys. Yeah. I'm not taking no trip to Jerry's World. I'm doing none of that.
Y'all need to boycott. I'm tired of seeing TikToks of guys with Cowboy jerseys tearing up their TVs. I'm sick of it.
Listen, I'm standing on aisle 10. If we don't, and again, I already know he's gonna make a bad hire. I'm in the transfer portal.
Yeah, man.
I'm in the transfer portal. Again, y'all know I'm with the Rams because of nephew. You know I'm with the Rams. I mean, at work, they were telling me it's time to come home.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you about the Falcons this week, with a guy they've known for many years. Era. You talked to Erica, you talked to our boy, and you fans, basically.
Bruh.
Oh.
There you go. There you go. Hey, man. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again. You just keep bringing all these guys back in. You have some great interviews. Steve Wilkes, you interviewed the dude at Cincinnati. Great interviews. Rob brought in a guy that he know. He brought in a guy he know, a guy he comfortable with. Just look at the New York defense. What did that man do? And I know everybody say, oh, them folks that already checked, that's the NFL. It's the NFL. So
sorry about that, dog. Go ahead.
Are you good? That hire might keep me from being a Falcon fan, because I'm considering coming home.
Be careful. Let me talk with you first before you make that decision. Because
yeah, I know. Because I look at you, Glaze. I look at you, and you try to give these people every reason for you to chill.
I do. I fight for these rights to party. I fight for them, dog.
Yeah.
I don't know what I feel. I don't know. I don't know what to do with the Falcons. I mean, he did coach the Jets defense, which was a good defense. But somebody said the greatest quote I've heard about this hire: he ain't bringing Sauce Gardner, and he ain't bringing big boy defensive line with him. It might not be the same thing, dog. So I don't know, dog. I'm kind of I don't know no more, dog. I'm just. Well, before you come over here, check with me first, man. Check with the Falcons.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I'm gonna talk to people. I'm gonna I mean, but that's what everybody at lunch the other day like, man, it's time for you to come home. I'm like, I don't know.
Hold on, man. Just give us a little.
I don't know, because what am I gonna get coming home? Like, what are the perks of coming home? What are the perks?
I mean, we got talent, but I don't know if we got everything together for the talent. I don't know, Maceo. I don't know.
What are the perks for me saying I'm a full-time Falcon fan?
I was this close to thinking we saw the pass rushing. I was this close. We ain't saw a pass rushing in 10 years, though. We still ain't got a pass rush in 10 years. We haven't got a pass rusher since John Abraham. And I see John all the time at we be hanging out there at what's the place down there? Atlantic Station. I be dapping up John all the time. Say, you got a few more in you. We need
he live down there. He's staying at 12.
Yeah, that's our dog. We every time I see John, I'm like, you got a few more in your dog? We ain't getting no press. We ain't got press since you left. We ain't got press in a while. Even during the Super Bowl run, we had Grady was giving the interior, but we ain't got no press in a while, dog. For John love. But just hold on to that, Maceo. Just think about it.
Yeah. I gotta ask you this before we get out of here, though. Are you tired of the Jimmy Butler and Pat Riley saga? I mean,
just trade him. Get rid of his ass. Go. Get Jimmy ass up out of there. I'm tired of the theatrics, the missing planes. Jimmy,
but this is why people hate the NBA, Glaze. This is why people hate the NBA.
Why am I still holding on to a guy that don't want to be there? Look, you got Bam. You got talent. Trade his ass. Why he got value. Trade him. Don't Pat. I understand you don't want to let good talent, but sometimes good talent will shit up your house, boy. It'll make that thing stank. Ken, you keep hanging on to Jimmy, boy, that thing. I'm tired of this story. Every time I wake up, Jimmy missing the bus. Jimmy frustrated. Jimmy don't like the way things going. Jimmy want to play for a contender.
You see them symptoms Lisa giving for joining the Falcons: heartbreak, roller coaster ride, heartburn, tears.
Yeah.
And there go Ruben right on time with a let's go Knicks. Whatever, Ruben.
There you go, Ruben. Yeah, whatever, Lisa, Ruben. You summed up all our pain. Lisa, that is. That should be on a billboard somewhere. Atlanta Falcons. And what my boy call them? The blood pressure birds.
Blood pressure birds. Yeah.
But yeah, man, make sure please get Jimmy out of there, please.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. Like, why when I have to open up one of these apps, it's another Jimmy Butler story? I'm like, Why is he still there, Pat Riley? Just trade him. Just give him to anybody. 7 cents on the dollar, 5 cents on the dollar.
Hey, Ruben. Hey, whatever, Ruben. Whatever, Ruben.
Whatever.
Dyson Daniels shut down one of them all-stars. That's all I'm going to say, Ruben.
Trey
That's
still
all I'm going to say,
New
Ruben.
York. Trey still own New York.
We own New York.
Yeah. Now I might wear my wheat Timbs tomorrow. Now I'm going to wear my wheat Timbs tomorrow.
Ruben, all your all-stars, Ruben. All your all-stars.
And all I'm gonna be ran down, Ruben, by playoff time, because Teals play everybody 54 minutes a game.
Yeah, because Teals gonna run them. Yeah, they don't get breaks. Teals got
a 6-man rotation.
Well, yes, that's it. He get one bench player. Everybody else got to play the other 48.
Jalen Brunson averaging 45 minutes a game. Yeah, he should be an all-star. He never leaving the flow.
That's why Jimmy Butler's so mad, because he done played with Teals. He played 80 minutes a game with Teals. Teals wore him out down there in Chicago. Teals wore him straight out. Jimmy delusional.
Why you think Derrick Rose career got cut short? Teals was playing them 57 minutes.
Teals gonna wear them boys out before the watch this. They gonna be good in the playoffs. They gonna probably pull out the All-Star game like I'm hurt.
I'll be
wearing us out.
Ruben, y'all gonna be one and done. Yeah, you better have a sit down with Teals.
You better get some extra play, because Teals gonna wear them boys out before the playoff, man.
Everywhere he go, everybody need extra massages. They need, the training staff. Anywhere Teals is, the training staff earn their damn money, because he run people in the ground.
He got the highest paid training staff in history, because they gotta be.
Josh Hart can't wait till the All-Star break. He ain't picking up no basketball. He ain't taking nothing New York Knicks with him. He getting all the way away from basketball.
They say New York. They say Teals player be the only one looking to make sure they didn't make the All-Star.
I need a break.
3 days off, baby. 3 days off. Need a break.
When they get back, call after the time, and Brunson gonna be like, man, why y'all so fresh?
Everybody gonna be touching the line. Fresh.
Now Ruben want to talk about the Mets, man. Whatever.
Hey man, finish up with this real quick, Mace. I gotta ask you this, man. I was watching movies, man.
That's how I got Ruben, man. Y'all, hey, Alabama A&M. If you're a supporter of Alabama A&M, I got Ruben.
One of the good guys.
Alabama A&M.
Good guys. Make sure it's Oscar season. You see Oscars came out, make sure.
Yeah.
Was there ever a movie that you watched that you felt got snubbed for an Oscar through our lifetime? What's that movie, man?
New Jack City. New Jack City. Listen, I can't remember a guy until Denzel played Training Day. Wesley Snipes played the hell out of Nino Brown.
Yeah, man.
Listen,
should have got knocked something, man.
Everybody wanted to be a drug dealer after they seen Nino Brown.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you though. I want you to do me a favor though. Much I love, I've watched it 100 times. I think what killed the Oscars for them was Judd Nelson. He was terrible in that thing. I think Judd Nelson killed that movie for everybody. He was horrible.
He was bad, but you know who was worse?
Ice-T.
I
think that's why they didn't get that nod, dog. I think that's what it. The cops were horrible. The drug dealer was on point. Nino, the other man, you know what I'm saying? They were on point.
Rockabye, baby.
They were on. The drug dealer was on point. The cops were horrible.
Ice-T was terrible. He was terrible. Mario Van Peebles.
The whole cops, all the cops were terrible.
You're right. Mario Van Peebles was terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah. Hidden Figures was one of my favorite leads. I love that movie. I really did love that movie.
Oh, they should have recast that thing.
Yeah. But the cops part were horrible. Chris Rock as the drug addict was good. The drug dealers were good. Everybody was good except for the cops, man. Grandpa when he shot Nino, he was good. Everybody was good except for The cops, man.
Bruh, I'm just looking at Ice-T was so bad in this movie. Oh my God, Ice-T was terrible in this movie.
Yeah, he's horrible.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was thinking New Jack City meant so much to me, man. I still watch it every time it comes on.
Yeah.
But
Now,
everybody was good except for the cops, man. The cops were horrible, dog.
I saw New Jack City at the Cobb Galleria, 1991. My senior year in high school.
Yeah.
Cobb Galleria, double date with one of my dogs. Yeah.
Everybody was out there trying to play basketball at Stacey Adams.
Stacey Adams and Slacks.
It's slacks because they saw Nino and G Money doing that.
Yeah,
Everybody was out there trying to play like
G Money was filing. Jesus Christ, he was filing. Nino was traveling. Yeah, man. Excellent movie.
Excellent movie, man.
Yeah, Middlebrook. Listen, I really thought Chris Rock was a crackhead. On God.
We started looking like, hey, Chris, you playing that a little too good.
Chris, do you really do dope?
This is like what the role meant for you, or you were meant for the role? What's going on?
Excellent. New Jack City, excellent movie.
Everybody was great except for the cop. All the cops, Marion, Judd, Nelson, Ice-T were terrible, man. But the drug dealers, but everybody else was on point. Even Ashford and Simpson, the preacher, was good. He was even good. He was in the hanging out with Nina.
Ice-T was terrible.
Hey, man, that's our show, people. What you got, man? You got anything else, man, before we wrap it up now?
Let me make sure. Let me go through my notes, see if I missed anything. Oh, yeah, I did want to ask you this. You kind of answered it. Now I'm gonna ask you this one here. So, of course, the Detroit Lions, they lost. Dog, they lose both Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. What would that staff look like next year, Glaze?
Oof. It's gonna have to be. You know the hardest part is gonna be about that staff. Will you have Jared Goff next year? Will you still? The new offensive coordinator? Because Ben Johnson did a phenomenal job with what he
did. Phenomenal job.
He had some good running backs, some good receivers, and he took a guy that nobody thought could win. These last few years, they've been winning.
Everybody thought he was the weak link.
Yeah, he's done a phenomenal job. Aaron Glenn this year probably sold up a position because when their best talent lost, they still had a great defense out there. Except for the last game when Washington put 45 on them. Yeah. Everything else was on point.
Well, that's because they turned the ball over 5 times. They kept giving Washington the ball.
Yeah, and you can't get, and like I said, the kid is hot now.
And Washington only punted one time. Washington punted one time the entire game.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's going to be, I don't know if he goes for internal and then, improve, but he's going to have somebody who believes in his philosophies. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if you see one of the players internally get a pump up.
I said that, Glade. I would do that.
I would know if you go and get somebody because it's hard to bring somebody to believe that. Damn, Jerry.
Back to reality.
They're going back to where they been, Jerry. Come on, man. You can't do it like that, Jerry. Come on, man.
Listen, that's a nice nucleus. If I'm an OC, I want that job. I got St. Brown. I got Jameson Williams, Laporta.
Yeah,
I got Gibbs.
I got a squad, an offensive line.
Yeah. The offensive line, you got arguably the best offensive line in football. Arguably,
this is a 30-point team every game. If you can, you got to have the right guy to come in and do it though.
Yeah, I would go. I like that, Glade. I would go internally. Somebody who's been around these guys already.
Yeah.
Not a guy who coming in and got a whole different philosophy.
Yeah, because you be trying to get these splash guys and they miss sometimes, bro. They be missing. They be screwing up some stuff, bringing in their own thing. But yeah, I think I would try internal first if they got somebody, but we'll see, man. We'll see.
Yeah, man. That was my last question for you, dog. This was fun. Remote. I missed the studio. But yeah,
We'll be back next week.
yeah, we had to do it for the people. We had to do it for the people.
Yeah, I know I got technical. My system ain't been used in a while. It tripping today. Let me get my system together. I ain't been on remote in a while. I gotta get the system right. Come on, system. I gotta buy some headphones. I gotta redo my whole network. I'm going crazy.
Hey, man, we always appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all, peoples. Thank y'all. You can check us out, man. I'm gonna cut up some clips. Yo, hey, man. Hey, Washington fans, I apologize. I cut that little clip up. All I keep seeing is comments. What you think now? Aha, you said they couldn't score 40. All right, y'all. Okay. Man,
Yeah,
let us breathe, man.
yeah. Middlebrook, you're right. Leadership and culture is everything. The bar is high. Lisa said, explain the job of the coordinator. Lisa, the coordinator is the guy puts the game plan together. He's the play caller. He all week watch film, looking for tendencies. He got his first 15. Put his script together. He
Yep.
got the big old Waffle House looking thing on the sideline.
Yeah.
He called the plays. It's his job to matriculate that ball up and down the field, make the adjustments that need to be made.
And on the defensive side, he got to call the defense to stop that offense. So he's got to make it. A lot of defense is in game. You got to be able to adapt quick. You got to figure out where you want to pressure them at and all that. So every head coach now in high school and all that lower level, usually the head coach try to do everything, but you got guys that they help. But from a professional league, the defensive coordinator, offensive coordinator are supposed playing together that the head coach won't, and the head coach is supposed to just be the manager. He's supposed to just manage the game.
You pay these guys a lot of money too, Lisa.
Yeah, they well compensated.
There is no salary cap on coaches.
Yeah, they well compensated. So it's their job to be able to run that half of the defense or that half of the ball and make it run throughout the game. That's why you'll hear Maceo say a lot of times, some of that's on Todd Monken. But Todd Monken is the guy who was the offensive coordinator for the Ravens talking to Lamar. So he's the one that didn't run enough. So that's why you hear it.
Great show, big dog.
Great question, Lisa. Thank you, guys.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all all the time, man. We'll be back next Thursday in studio. I'm going to go online and order me some long socks. I realized back-to-back snow days, all I own is footies. And I wasn't going to put no church socks on in these weather conditions. Because what they going to do? Yeah. Lisa, you got to have a head coach because you got to have somebody to put the blame on. You got to have the head coach is usually a politician. He's the final decision maker. Yeah.
He's the guy that creates the locker room environment. He creates what he wants. He talks to people. He makes things right. If you see a bad team not playing well or the environment sucks, it's him.
It's the head coach's fault. Yeah. Start with the head coach.
All right, guys.
We love y'all. See y'all next week. Y'all see, I got footies. I'm gonna put some more footies
on. Sock, dog. Get you some long socks.
Yeah, dog. Matter of fact, soon we get off, I'm finna order me some crew socks.
Because what people don't understand in Georgia, February is still a bad month. It's coming.
All right, man. I ain't need
to hear
but all right, dog. We love y'all. Peace. I ain't need to hear that, Glaze. Yeah, I'm going to
Crush, Jack, yeah, black on.